Well, I was probably the one person who didn't get to go to the real-time crime center, but the fact is technology is evolving and is going to be an essential tool for law enforcement going forward. And maybe even by this time next year with AI and whatever, I mean, what you're thinking Glendale has may even start to be obsolete. So you are, in a sense, going to be building it as you fly. But the way I see it, these license plate readers and these cameras are just part of the essential infrastructure that you need to start building it, and we need to start. So let's just do that.
Go ahead, Jerry.
I think is it Glendale's real-time center, and I feel like this is the first time that I've heard that. Okay, now we're gonna look into it. So I was just curious on it. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a great thing, but I didn't know we already were moving forward on it. So.
And there are different levels of real-time crime centers. So this is like our way of evaluating it. We could hire someone to come in and do an assessment and tell us what we need and all of that. But chose to do this basic and get the software, and then we can come back and kind of say, this is what's working, this is what we see as some benefits, here's where we think we should go with it. Is council good with this? This is what it's going to cost if we pursue this. So.
And what is the license plate readers looking for?
That's part of I'll let you answer.
Yeah, they're known as flock cameras. That's the brand that typically everybody purchases. We have 16 of those, so this will be for 25 more of them. And it could be used in conjunction once we, talk about the plan on how those cameras want to be utilized. But they will look at specifically to be able to see license plates. So to be able to relay that information back to the real-time crime center and then thus to our officers. We are looking into as another strategic plan action item as far as recording and the legalities of what you can and can't record. So that's all part of this whole conversation.
Okay. I imagine it's like people with warrants, stolen vehicles, human trafficking, or maybe even we use them for, I don't know, the different alerts, Amber alerts and things like that, I imagine. You said speeding too?
It would read the license plates of those vehicles, so red light runners.
It'll like get them if they're red light
Well,
running?
we would be able to capture their license plate. Now we can't tell who's driving at that point, so.
So you just know that someone's speeding. You can't do anything about it necessarily?
I'll leave that to the law enforcement.
I'm just asking. So we're not, for the public, we're not putting in red light running cameras.
No.
So in the city of Goodyear.
No.
But we're putting in things that'll we'll know who's speeding, essentially.
It's a way, it was requested by, we were in a January retreat when the conversation came up on cameras, and we received direction from council at that time to move forward with those cameras.
Okay, I just didn't know the scope of what that is. I didn't realize it was speeding or what that even looks like.
And maybe I misspoke on the speeding, but they can read your.
I'm gonna get caught.
Are you gonna get caught?
Cameras. Yeah, they're not.
You good?
If you had something, I don't know if you had more clarification.
Yes, good afternoon, Mayor and Council. As far as the flock camera goes, they capture license plates, but it's not specifically for speeders. It's to capture crimes that have happened where there's a license plate that's entered into a system. The camera picks up on that and then notifies the local agency.
So I misspoke on speeding.
Okay.
You can.
Thank you.
Can.
You're safe.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to, like I said, speed it up. My concern is when you brought up we can only hold it for 72 hours. If something comes up later and we didn't know we needed something for 72 hours, my understanding is once we get the computer and the software to hold it, that we pay for this in the budget, it'll hold it indefinitely, right?
So again, there's different parts of it. Flock is one section that we're talking about. Flock is a cloud-based system. Everything goes up into their servers. There's no time set on that right now.
So that can be indefinitely?
It could be, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we talk about our intersection cameras, our current intersection cameras, if we get to a point where we can record there, we as a city need to decide what that time period is going to be that we hold on to the video.